swing it slower, but hit it further, find more fairways. You've heard it all before, right? This is the analogy I want you to think about. We're going to go down the route of, we will use this in a second, better mechanics, slower swing speeds, finding more centered hits. Now, imagine this is a heavy weight, right? And I wanted to put this heavy weight and throw it as far as I can up onto a ledge up here, like in Strongest Man, just like me, yeah? So grab it, we would have to rock it, we'd have to keep some momentum. We go further back, further through, further back, further through, until we had enough momentum to put this heavy weight up there or throw it as far as we can. We couldn't simply go really fast, it wouldn't work. We'd have to build up momentum. Now watch this again. As I'm doing this, look what my arms and body are doing. What are they doing? Well, they're all synced up. Arms and body are working together. It's not all working independently. So that's the first point. Because that ties into, I'm going to move that because I'm going to feel that's definitely in my way, in my backswing. That ties into better mechanics, doesn't it? Everything that I like to hear on this channel, everything that I try and get you to do every single time you tune into a video, one, make your golf simple, but two, also just feel like we create some arms and body movement where it's much better together. So let's put that in golf terms now. Let's put that in golf terms. Heavy weight again, rock it through, rock it back, rock it through, rock it back, through. Okay, that's the first part. Swinging slower, swing with arms and body together, makes you hit it much more under control. Come down to this down the line perspective. This is the scenario I think a lot of us are in. Standing, swinging fast, we swing more over. We come more off balance. Then we look at this driver here, the more off balance we are, the more likely we're not going to find this middle. The more likely we're going to probably find this heel or this toe. Anytime we find the heel, more likely to hit that fade. Anytime we find that toe, we're more likely to hit that sort of hook shot. So the next part of this is, and this is super simple, I want you to grab 2 more T-pegs for me. Okay, got 2 more T-pegs. Place your golf club down and place 2 T-pegs just either side. Okay, God, it's a little bit easy that, isn't it? I need to make that a little bit tighter. There we go. So just wide enough my golf club to fit through. So in reality, if I come straight through here, I'm more likely to find that nice centered hit. So apply that into a more arms and body swing. More arms and body is probably going to feel like you're swinging slower, but you're going to be more efficient because you're going to find the center more often. And I really want you to focus on creating good mechanics and building speed up. So let's hit this one away. So my first ball here, I want you to just stand here, rock it back, rock it through, rock it back, hit it away. Really getting a feeling of some good rhythm and some good timing of body and arms together, as well as controlling a centered hit. So we're in. Real nice focus of arms and body, some rhythm together with driver, swinging through the gate and hitting up. Okay, so keep rocking it, back, hit. How much smoother did that look? How much smoother did that feel? That's the place we've got to go. Let's summarise this off. Grab our T-pegs. And we're saying right now, we're trying to get better mechanics, and we see better mechanics for all of us right now of using the arms and the body together as opposed to independently. Independence with the arms is not going to help us create actually a lot of speed, but actually that most centered hit. And the more we swing fast, the more we slash across it with the open face. Stop doing that. We need to get out of the game. Let's move down the fairway, because it's not all about just hitting it further and hitting more fairways, it's also hitting more greens. Let's talk about how we do this with the irons. We're talking about now being able to hit more fairways. Again, that means lowering our scores. So we've spoken about good mechanics. In fact, I'm pulling a club there, I don't even know how far I've got. I tell you not to do that, don't do that. Oh guys, I want you to caddy for me here. 200 to the flag. What am I hitting? What am I hitting? I'm going to have to go, I think I should go 3-iron. This is when Alex hasn't got it. Okay, he has got it, it's there. So, especially with long irons, we need to make sure we've got some good mechanics, and we also need to make sure we're making some nice smooth swings. It'll be very, very easy if we just step into this scenario now. Right, 3-iron, I really need to hit it hard, get it in the air, and try and lift it. We know that's going to be thin, we're going to probably hit massively left to right. What is going to be much better for our game is if we imagine we're hammering that T-peg into the ground. Now what we're looking for is good smooth mechanics, throwing the basket back and through, but instead of that concept of up, I want that concept of hitting that T-peg into the ground. So imagine that T-peg's there, and that T-peg sort of extended up on this angle like this. How would I press it into the ground? How would I hit driver up? My hammer would be working upwards. What I want to feel is that my hammer's working down. So that concept of when we're switching between driver and irons, this is very, very important. We do it on most shots. Keeping the same mechanics, but just slightly changing our angle of attack can really give us some clarity and really give us some good strikes. So on the golf course, no matter what club you've got, few practice swings. Look how smooth that looked. Easy, slower, more centered hits, further shots. Now behind the golf ball. Here we go. Who's going to say I'm going to get on the green? Now, going into open qualifying, I'm hoping that I would get this on the green because you're watching this the day after. So hopefully, you've seen a story on my story here on YouTube, and we've made the open. Well, final stage anyway. So here we go. Let's hit this one away. So there we go, we've got a nice simple analogy with driver, with irons. Think of smoother, more synced up arms and body, better mechanics at slow speeds, mean more centered hits. We're hitting up with driver, we're driving down with an iron. Really, honestly, enjoy the strikes, enjoy better golf and lower scores. Now don't forget, I mentioned this on Saturday and I mentioned it on Sunday. I want to mention to you again, we have a weekly newsletter. Now in this newsletter, you can download any of the PDFs from the week. You also get a bit of extra bonus golfing content, which obviously is going to be really, well, less instruction, a bit more fun, which is going to be great for you and just enjoying golf in general. So don't forget, link is down below, sign up to the weekly newsletter, download the PDFs, enjoy your golf.